I've demonstrated my expertise at cool, hip Zoomer slang, even all the hip colloquialisms of Gen Alpha. Because I'm young, man. I'm spiritually real saucy.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
But, in biological terms, I'm a millennial.
Ew, what is that?
And so I have tasked my producer, Mr. Davies, a fellow old man like me, with pulling up all of the top memes from our generation so that the children who work on my show in violation of child labor laws, that would be Professor Jacob and the young Markella, can appreciate what real humor is really like. So what's up first?
All right, here we go.
I don't remember this one. See this? Dude, maybe I'm a spiritual Zoomer. I don't remember this at all. Was this like an E-Bombs World thing?
How do you guys not remember this?
Ben, what am I watching right now?
The chat gets it, right?
What is there to understand?
That's the best question.
She gets it.
Well, it's just brain rot.
What is there to understand? I don't get it.
Well, especially in early internet, there was a kind of sense of freedom that was abused to absurdity and irrationality, such that it was almost like a new Dada age, but on this new technology. You wouldn't get it, kid. But in my day, I don't even remember this one, but in my day, people got it.
I think that was like 1 out of 2 as well. I think Markel laughed enough where maybe we could say that the millennial humor held up there.
Okay.
So the absurdity is the punchline, is what I'm understanding.
Yeah, the incoherence of it, like with Dada.
Jacob, that's just brain rot. That's the same as brain
Early
rot.
brain rot, I guess. Okay.
This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one, actually. Do the kids today even have YTMND? I think it's still up, obviously, if you pulled it.
What's wrong with them?
What did I just watch?
You gotta loop that like 5 more times.
Oh,
Hippo is so good. YTMND was mostly just like racist memes, but sometimes you'd get a really wholesome one like this. It's just so great. I remember that. That was like circa 2009, 2010. It was nice.
So you're telling me like this would pop up on your feed and you would just start dying?
We didn't have a feed, Jacob. What do you mean a feed?
Yeah.
Well, what did you
You'd go to like hippo.ytmnd.com and you'd show it to your friends.
You would go out of your way to type in a hippo website?
Yeah, what feed are you talking about? Do you understand there was a world before TikTok? Do you understand there's more to life
Okay, like MySpace,
than just your
maybe.
slop feed that you play? Yeah, MySpace. yeah, maybe it was the link on MySpace or something.
Yeah, they have no idea what it was like to go out and like search and hunt for that funny video that took like hours just getting force-fed on the algorithms. This is the stuff, man, we found. This is
Did
the best.
Markella laugh at Hippo?
I don't think so.
I think it's funny. I think it's not really wholesome. It's just completely unobjectionable, but it's just
Unobjectionable.
ridiculous.
Wow, all right.
I have a great feeling about this one for Jacob, though.
Before we go even one step further, pull over your car, sit down in your chair, do what you got to do, and text Knowles to 989898. We are days away from what has been dubbed the Rio Reset, the greatest threat to the U.S. dollar's global dominance in over 80 years. On July 6th, the BRICS nations, Russia, China, India, Iran, and many more, are expected to announce the launch of a new international supercurrency fully backed by gold or other commodities. This is part of their long-term plan to supplant the U.S. and the dollar as cornerstones of the global financial system. How can you protect your IRA or 401k from the fallout from this landmark announcement? Diversify with gold from Birch Gold Group. Historically, gold has been a safe haven in times of high uncertainty, which is right now. Get a free info kit on gold IRAs and decide for yourself if a tax-sheltered retirement account backed by physical precious metals is right for you. Text the word Knowles, K-N-W-L-E-S, to 989898. There is a monumental shift happening among nations that control 1/3 of the world's GDP. Kicks off July 6th. Arm yourself with information to diversify your retirement savings. Text Knowles, K-N-W-L-E-S, to the number 989898 and claim your free info kit from Birch Gold.
You want me to show you tough? I'll show you tough. I never lose.
Ben loves it.
It's just like today, this joke would last 6 seconds tops. And here it's like a feature-length film.
Yeah.
All right, you cracked on that one. That's everyone's
That's not
seen
even
that last
millennial
bit.
humor, just someone fell.
I also don't remember. Did the millennials in the chat? Do you remember? I don't remember that. The first meme I ever remember was Dancing Baby in the 90s. I don't know. Maybe I just remember late 90s and then I skipped mid 2000s and I came out on Hippo Hippo. Maybe I missed a solid 10 years in the middle.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yep.
Charlie, wake up. Yeah, Charlie, you silly sleepyhead, wake up.
Oh God, you guys. This had better be pretty freaking important. Is the meadow on fire?
No, Charlie, we found a map to Candy Mountain. Candy Mountain, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie, we're going to Candy Mountain. Come with us, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie, it'll be an adventure. We're going on an adventure, Charlie.
Oh God, what is that?
It's a Leopleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leopleurodon. It's gonna guide our way to Candy Mountain.
Alright guys, you do know that there's no actual Candy Mountain, right?
Shun the non-believer. Shun. Shun.
People used to say all these lines throughout high
Yeah,
school.
these very classic one.
Like I remember it. I don't remember anything about the story of it. I just remember the voice. Charlie. I remember that. Nah, man, I'm with Jacob. These are terrible. These haven't aged well at all.
Well, this is just brainwashed.
That was just like scary. They acted like they were like brainwashed by a cult or something.
Shun the non-believer is the funniest line of the whole thing. But other than that, no, I'm with the Zoomers, kid.
Recent polls have shown a fifth of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think this is?
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S. or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries, so we will be able to build up our future for our children.
Thank you very much, South Carolina.
Wow.
Oh.
These are classic.
So true. Show me the lie. Show me the lie. All right, so we got Jacob on one of them.
Yeah.
She said U.S. Americans.
I know, that was the first part. Wow. Have I just been a fuddy-duddy my whole life? I thought I was a cool hip guy when I was young and hip and everything, but I don't remember them. Now I'm questioning the whole premise of this segment. What if no one watched these but Ben? What if this is not, it's not like, hey, here's a generational nostalgia. What if only Ben ever watched these? And the comments are all just as befuddled as we are.
Well, we'll have to wait and see in the comments. I did post this around Daily Wire. We had a lot of people submit videos, all the editors, and these are all the classics, Michael.
Were they
Apparently you were
recognized?
just sheltered.
They were recognized. Maybe I was sheltered.
What were you doing in New York?
Yeah, I was busy. I don't know. I can't tell. Does not having seen these make me cooler or less cool? I don't know. I can't say I was, as a boy, I was just like listening to Bach and everything. I really wasn't. I don't know. I guess the memes that I remember as a kid were actually more disgusting, but at least more coherent. I don't know. Fireworks, love it. Barbecue, essential. But if you really want to celebrate freedom this Independence Day, do it with ideas that endure. Do it the Daily Wire way. Right now, during the Daily Wire Plus 4th of July sale, we are celebrating freedom by giving you 6 months free when you become an annual member. That is 6 months of fearless journalism, culture-defining entertainment, and the pursuit of truth that would make our founding fathers proud. This is not just a deal, it's a declaration of reason and values that still matter. Celebrate freedom the right way. Go to dailywireplus.com, use code FREEDOM, and get 6 months free today.
Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against
Is this
the
a Kids
wall.
Bop commercial?
Helps me forget about my cancer.
Oh my gosh, Ben. God,
Oh my God, why'd I say that? I was right
The
about the
Walmart
commercial
ad?
part.
No, Markella, it wasn't a real Walmart ad. Wow. All right. I mean, at least that one had. This is kind of more. I don't remember this one specific. This is kind of more what I remember though. Is like just things getting very, very dark. All right. That's like well written at least.
We have new information now also on the plane crash. KTVU has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Wee Tu Lo, Ho Lee Fook, and Bang Ding Ao.
And we're back.
Bang ding ow.
Yeah, that's the best one so far. That's probably better than Hippo Hippo. Captain Sum Ting Wong. Wee Tu Lo. I think I remember this one.
That young child. I'm here to inquire
I remember this.
about your spoons.
Jacob, you never saw this?
I've never seen this.
It's actually so scary.
Uh-huh. Might I ask where you keep the spoons?
That's so horrible and scary.
What was the punchline?
There's no. It's just like creepy.
It's just nihilism. You know, like in that era, it was like, you know, nihilism was edgy and absurdism was in because we were coming out of, you know, the religious right and the moral majority. So that was subversive. But now it feels very cringe because that just is the dominant culture. So something that makes sense is actually much more subversive. Yeah, doesn't do it for me.
Michael, have you actually laughed at these? They brought you back to your childhood at all?
No,
Or should we leave this in the
no,
past?
not really. They brought me back a little bit and made me remember how happy I am that I'm an adult. You know, some people now, they say, oh, when I was a child, that was all great. And I had a perfectly nice childhood, but things got better, actually. I don't want to go back to mid-2000s E-Bombs world comedy. I'm a Zoomer. Death to the millennials. I'm with you, kids. Let's go get them. Jacob's right. Markella laughed at a few. She's half right. Davies, you were just uncultured swine. See you all next time.